Hey everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Fool's Gold. Let's head back south and actually fight all the trainers that we skipped before. Actually, wait, do you want to get
Swap out
first?
Blanchard.
Yeah, for Mickey.
I mean, we can put A10 back in there. Although I do want my boy in eventually. Kerchak. Well, we get to change boxes too, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. First, let's withdraw the Pokemon World. Actually, we have to change boxes and deposit. I forgot it worked this way. Actually. Alright, Indigo Blanchard.
The cut services are no longer required.
Got a Kerchak. Okay.
I was definitely intrigued by Lego too.
I'll change again to something more open. Okay. Put Kerchak at the top. Because now he needs training. So many Pokemon that need training. Okay. So now we're gonna head back down to Route 34. Talk to this guy. Who goes there? What are you up to?
Whoa.
So I believe
You
police
got
officers.
snuck up on like that?
I believe police officers only attack you at night. At least they do only in Gen 4. I'm not sure if that's how it works in.
I think that's true. Whoa. Got a little Growlithe. Looks kind of frosty.
Not singing for that. Actually, let's use Caspar.
Who is missing that we normally have in? Oh, Leg Day.
Oh yeah. Can't forget about Leg Day. Oh. Okay.
Oh, this thing's level 17 too.
It is. It's also very fast, which I was not expecting. This is definitely a problem.
Does it have any ice moves?
We've seen it use Ember, which is what I'm actually concerned about. It's Fire Ice.
Does it have Ember?
Yeah, it does have Ember.
Oh wow.
You gotta try it.
Should be fine. Imagine we came this far and to be destroyed by a police officer in the middle of the night.
It's even poetic if you really think about it.
I guess, if he's doing his job. Although we were just kind of hanging out.
We also stuck up on him.
I guess we were asking for it.
Alright, well, this is like the worst case scenario.
We need Slowtro to get a nice paralysis in. What?
Oh, he's about to roar. Oh my god.
No, he ain't.
Because there's no way he should be faster than this thing. Yeah.
Slowtro did its job. Caspar's like, please. No mas.
Well, we're gonna keep inconveniencing you. And basically just force him into using...
This is a good strategy.
Unfortunately...
Although he does have Ember.
Yeah, I was saying he has Embers, it's not gonna help that much. Just make his bite weaker, that's about it.
Hardest police card ever. Kerchak.
It's raring to go, but I'm not prepared to let him do anything. I know they have a very common fire.
And you got flash him with A10. Give yourself a little chance.
He's gonna Ember.
Oh, I forgot he has Ember. R.I.P. A10.
I mean, we had to do something.
Hard.
I was just thinking about it. I was like, well, not much really can't do.
Hard.
That's great. Trying to consider like what would do more damage. Powder Snow or Tackle is like probably some Tackle because I think Powder Snow is definitely not very effective against this, but
Chill, Quill. Take it to the nose.
we need to do some training, which I will probably do between sessions next time.
Yeah, we are starting to get out leveled because we have rotated like our Pokemon.
You're a tough little kid. You sicked your Star Dog on us. Yep, I see nothing wrong today. You be good and stay out of trouble.
This man almost killed us. Because they have such diverse typings in the game, it makes it a bit more complex with the type pair.
I wouldn't say it was that diverse at the start. Ran into a lot of flying types.
Sure, I just mean in terms of like, fire, ice. Imagine they have some of those later generations, but early on, you'd never see that. But a rock, if we had a Diglett,
What is this way? Oh, the daycare. There's a
Daycare.
one for you! I'm the daycare man. Do you know about eggs? I was raising with a Pokemon my wife, you see. We were shocked to find an egg. How incredible is that? Well, would you like this egg? Well, then fine. This is yours to keep. You have no room for this.
Nope.
Alright, so there's something special about this egg, right? And I kinda want to get it, but save first.
okay.
So I guess for now, I actually look for it, because we do get some friendship for running around with them. Actually,
Just put A10 in there with a Ditto or something.
what?
For whatever reason, I really want to see what Victory Bell looks like. A10 is horrible.
Actually, I was gonna say, let's save that for a second, because we're about to get something that would make moving around easier. So, we'll wait.
When I hatch the egg.
Yeah, it'll make hatching the egg easier, so let's just wait. Let's head into Goldenrod City like right now.
I wonder what we're gonna get that makes me around faster. The radio tower in Goldenrod City is a landmark. They're running a promotional campaign right now. They'll modify your Pokegear, so it can also serve as a radio.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I remember the radio. That was a fun little feature.
You have a giant mart. It's actually an department store.
It's a landmark.
That's not the landmark. I guess it's one of the landmarks in this town. Mom's good at bargain hunting. She always buys stuff at lower prices.
I'm raring to go shopping again today. She's raring.
The department store has a decent selection, but some items are only available as Game Corner prizes.
Welcome to Goldenrod Department Store.
I thought she was a lottery girl, but that's not who that is. Actually, I think the lottery is at the radio tower. Parents Market, Battle Collection, Medicine Box, TM Corner, Trickle Square, Rooftop Lookout.
The only floor that matters is the TM Square.
Actually, Rooftop's pretty important.
Is that where you get your soda pops from?
Yep, because Super Potions are useless in this game, because Soda Pops are better.
They just make it so inconvenient to use them, or to buy them.
That's literally the only reason why you buy Super Potions if you're lazy. Oh, so you get some repels too. Nah, I'll do better. Make sure you have at least enough money to get some. Here's what I was really hesitant about.
Mom's just stacking our money and not buying us anything.
Pokegear can store up to 10 phone numbers. It's hard to decide which numbers to keep. Yeah, I forgot, it's also super limited.
I got a Sunkern at the game corner. Now it's my best partner.
Sunkern, huh?
Sunkern.
This department store makes me realize that Goldenrod is a big city. The selection here is unmatched anywhere else. It is the biggest city in the region. I'm not saying much compared to Kanto, but...
Kanto's pretty small.
I mean, Kanto's pretty big compared to Johto. I'm really impatient. I use X speed in battle to speed up my Pokemon.
Jeez, got a psycho.
Hey, when you battle, do you use X special? It's awesome. It really jacks up the special attack. Juicers.
Like, why are these guys are so, they're so into it.
This is the TM corner, I assume. Nope. Medicine.
This is the only other floor that maybe matters.
Buy
Buy some Carbos.
Hey, I love strong Pokemon. I feed them protein to crank up their attack.
Everyone on this floor is freaking me out.
Iron adds your Pokemon's defense. Crank it up.
They're just so into it.
Some Pokemon evolve only with a Moonstone. I know of 4. Slowbro, Kadabra, Growlithe, and, Eevee.
Wait, what? That's Slowbro, Kadabra, Growlithe, and Eevee?
Yep.
So we gotta get a Moonstone for Slowbro.
Probably for Slowbro.
Gift. With just a little beep, you gift. So ominous.
You can't rename a Pokemon you get in a trade. The name is a reflection of the original trainer's feelings for it. Yes. I always love when my traded Pokemon is named Fart Knocker. Yeah, that's TM corner. So we have Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Ice Punch. An attack that make the full flinch. Yeah, it's Headbutt, and that's it for this one. Punches are pretty good. I collect Pokemon. Do you have Houndour? I want to trade it for my Tyrogue. First one, we don't. I don't know why this trade is here, because I'm pretty sure you still don't get a Houndour until you're, like, post-game, so...
On Sundays, a lady comes to check out Pokemon. Even gives away TMs.
It's not Sunday.
We're only ever gonna meet free.
I mean, I can always beat them off screen. I just never think about it.
Do you listen to Lucky Channel? You want to win, trade Pokemon with as many people as possible to get different ID numbers.
If you're tired, try the vending machine's drinks. Your Pokemon will love them too. So here we have the vending machine. There's fresh water.
Ooh, like
and there's fresh water. So, yeah, fresh water, soda pop, lemonade. Fresh water gives you restores 50 HP for $200. Soda pop restores 60 for $300. Yeah, and lemonade restores 80 for $350. All these options are better than super potions. So, buy as much as you want. Because I'm pretty sure like a lemonade is still less expensive than a super potion. I don't remember what the price of a super potion is. We saw it earlier, but I don't remember. So I think for now,
This video is sponsored by Goldenrod Department Store vending machines.
come for the vending machines. Stay for the juicing.
The juicing is too much.
the juicing. All right, let's head back down to the bottom. Oh, actually, go to the basement. Not like there's gonna be anything to do here right now. Talking to some Machoke. I'm gonna tell you right now, that makes the context is hilarious if you know what a Machoke looks like in this game. I lose my passion for work if someone's watching. Go on, kids.
Is it like leg day?
No. Hey,
So the
kid,
idea of a Machoke lifting boxes is hilarious. What they look like.
What they're supposed to be is hilarious. They can definitely still lift boxes. Our policy is to work behind the scenes where no one can see us. Ooh ha! The stuff on the ground's junk. Take it if you want. Fortunately, all of it's blocked.
To move some of these boxes, it's your Machoke that looks like the Grim Reaper to move it.
You have to go deep. Alright, so here, I think this is actually the trainer school. Nope. Yes. Nope, game corner. Guess we can go in.
The old game corner where you can get a nice Porygon.
I couldn't win at the slots, and I blew it on card flipping. I got so furious I tossed out my coin case in the underground. So, yeah. I taught Blizzard to my Pokemon. It was hard to get enough coins for it, but it was worth it.
Aren't there coins on the ground once you get the box?
That's how it works in Kanto. Although, yeah, I guess we gotta get the box first, I forgot.
I'm just an old man.
I just love this slot machine. It's more of a challenge than the ones in Celadon. I love getting a lot of money difficult. I always play this slot machine. It pays out more than others, I think. Apparently some of these slot machines are hot, which...
That's what I always thought. I won't quit until I win. I have a gambling problem.
It's not a problem if you have the money for it. Life's a gamble. I'm going to flip cards till I drop.
Oh my god. Hard flip. I prefer it over the spots because easier to figure the odds. But the payout is much lower.
Wow, the coins keep rolling in. So, this game... in the remakes, they completely removed all the slot machines and replaced it with a Minesweeper, like, Sudoku game. Or Minesweeper Picross game called Voltorb Flip. And it is way more... is way easier to get money in that because it's way more predictable. And also involves strategy rather than just throwing out your stuff. No coin case. Not much doing here right now, so let's leave. If we will
So
ever
listen
actually
to
do
the
this.
Jammin' Corner song. How else are we gonna get a Porygon?
I mean, it's a rubber duck. What if we find it somewhere else now?
Yes, it is.
A festive city of opulent charm.
What's the in-game explanation for why Porygon's only able to be gotten from the game corner?
It's a computer program. Like, you're gonna find that out in the wilds?
I guess it makes sense you get it from the gambling casino.
I got in trouble for playing in the basement of the department store. Hello, Liz.
Oh, it's our favorite picnicker. Good evening, Gornish. This is Liz. Listen. Have you taken part in a bug catching contest at the National Park? I did once, but I could catch the ladybug. But guess what? I won with that ladybug. Isn't that great? Okay, I'll call you later.
They're like winning with a ladybug, because some stuff you can catch in there is pretty ridiculous.
She just did. That man in black dressed up like a Team Rocket member? How silly. They're dead.
What a stupid costume. So this is the radio tower. What do you want, pest? Scram! They built the new radio tower to replace the old creaky one. This is, yeah, train station. You can go in here.
Welcome.
Welcome. Hi, are you here for the Lucky Number Show? Want me to check the ID numbers of your Pokemon? If you get lucky, you can win a prize. This week's ID number is this one. Let's see if you have a match. Nope, none of your numbers match. Goodbye. Peasant. We have
a special quiz campaign on right now. Answer 5 questions correctly to win a radio card. Slide it into your Pokegear to play the radio anytime, anywhere. Would you like to take the quiz? Yes.
Sure.
Question 1. Is there a Pokemon that appears only in the morning?
Yes.
Yes. I don't know what it is, but I know it. There is one. Question 2. Is this statement correct? Can't buy a berry at a mart? Yes.
Not in this region.
Bullseye. Question 3. Does HMO1 contain the move Flash?
Yes. Oh, wait. HMO1 isn't Flash.
Oh my god.
Oh, right. HMO1 is cut, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
I thought
so
you were trolling. HMO5 is Flash.
Actually,
I can tell you're
so.
not from the old school.
Yeah. Yeah, HMO5
1
is
is
Flash.
cut, 2 is Flash, 3 is Surf.
You were
4 is
wrong.
Strength,
Flash was
5
5.
is Flash.
You said
That's
Flash
what I
twice.
said.
You said Flash twice.
No, I did it.
You said 2 was Flash.
2 is Fly.
Anyway, all the questions have been yes, so.
One is.
Oh, dang, that one's not.
Oh my god.
I thought we were on
It's
question
not
4.
yes. So you're from this new generation where they have all these technical records and stuff.
You're aware of what a technical record is, right?
Oh. God.
It is literally just old-fashioned TMs.
So far, so good. Question 4. Faulkner the Violet gym leader who uses bird Pokemon? Yes.
What if they did that just in case you were mashing the entire time?
I know. Goldenrod Game Corner slots have Charmander on their reels?
Actually, I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, I think they might actually just have Fairy on them. I might be thinking of Gen 4, though. Well, I mean, I know they're on Gen 4s, but Pokegear kind of doubles a radio.
Please tune in to our radio shows. You have to put on the song that makes Pokemon not spawn.
It doesn't always work. It makes them spawn less, but I always find something like that weird because it seems like it never really works. They have like this. So I think this one just has Professor Oak talk about stuff that he just tells you about stuff you might see in certain areas.
There was like one station. It probably was just the station that made Pokemon spawn less frequently.
There was. It only plays at certain times. It said Noctowl you find on Route 38. So yeah, he just talks about Pokemon that you can find somewhere. So like this one, this is the one you're talking about right now. So this is the Pokemon Lullaby, I believe. So at certain times of the day, they will give you different songs. So sometimes they give you a march, which makes Pokemon appear more often. At this time, they give you a lullaby, which makes Pokemon appear less often. This is one that tells you about the lottery, so you have to keep walking in to figure out if you have the winner or not. And then for this one, this is for something you actually haven't done yet, but you can do it here. Yeah, antidote. Don't forget it. So, whatever Buena says on the radio, just go and you have to come back here and tell her about it. That's it. Yep. We get more later. Yeah, we'll see her later, actually. I love Mary from Pokemon Talk. I only know what she sounds like, though.
Sheesh. Ben is a fabulous DJ. His sweet voice makes me melt. Wow, they're like really down bad, both of them. Lullabies on the radio may make Pokemon sleep.
Good game that never came out. Actually, did Sleep? Yeah, Sleep never came out.
Sigh. Back. You can't trade in points without your blue card. Don't forget your blue card. Buena. Hi, I'm Buena. Do you know about a radio Pokemon? Or a radio program called Password? You can tell me the password from the program. You will earn points. Save up those points and trade them to that sweet young lady over there for some choice prizes. Here you go. Get your very own point card. Tune in to my password show.
Well, if you know what our password is this week. I think it's weekly. Maybe every day.
Did you tune into my radio show? Do you remember today's password?
Yes.
Oh, wow, thank you. What was your name again? Okay. Come on, Gornage. Join the show. Everyone ready? I want to hear you shout out today's password for Gornage.
Potion! No, it's Indigo.
Brilla's heel. Yippee! That's right! You did tune in. I'm so happy. You earned 1 point. Congrats. Yep, our contestant was Orange. Thanks for coming. Hope all you listeners will come too. I'll be waiting.
So I can see what rewards we can get from this.
Cash in your points for lovely prizes.
Ultra Ball, Full
We definitely
Restore,
need some nuggets.
Nugget, Rare Candy, Protein, Iron, Carbos, Calcium, HP up. You can listen to the radio anywhere. Tune in. AM can't go up here.
Strong man.
Sorry, authorized personnel only beyond this point. It wasn't that way before. There's something wrong with the director.
Dang.
Someone should put him in his
Everything's
place.
wrong with the director.
Maybe he's
Isn't he sick or something?
yeah, he's pretty sick. Let's say that.
I think I'm thinking of the boat captain.
You are thinking of the boat captain, the one who is seasick.
Yeah, he's blowing chunks.
Anyway, that took up an entire episode. So next time, we are going to either explore the rest of Goldenrod City, or I mean, I guess explore the rest of Goldenrod City and maybe
We need to get the bike and then go to Route 34.
Yeah, we're going to do that later. What bike? I don't know what you're talking about.
The thing that makes you go faster.
Anyway, see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.